Okay. First of all, there's some really stupid people out there, and Nintendo kind of actually did fuck up. Uh, yeah. In this video, I'm going to do the so called impossible. I'm going to bitch about Nintendo for the first time. What a shock. First of all, onto the stupid people and all the stupid shit they're saying about Nintendo right now. And then we'll start complaining about Nintendo. But right now, it was found that, well, you remember Foxcom? The same people, every time they fucked up or did something wrong, Apple got blamed for all their shit. And of course, other companies got blamed for their little shit and aggressions. Well, guess what? It's Nintendo's time. Why? I don't get it. Every time Foxconn fucks up, every PC fanboy says, okay, this is what Apple's doing. Apple's making all this shit happen. But now everybody out there who's not been bitching about the Wii U now sees like an open door and an opportunity to complain about Nintendo because Foxconn hired a bunch of underage kid children. This happened with Apple. This happened. I mean, Foxconn pretty much makes everything now. They make Apple products, Nintendo products, even make the Sony products, some of which are the PlayStation 3s, and even Microsoft products, even their Windows operating system or their disk and Xbox 360s. So now every Nintendo hater out there, as far as I can count, is out screaming that Nintendo is using underage kids, just like every Apple user out there is saying, the same thing about Apple. And just like Apple, Nintendo replied and basically said, we're sorry. Yeah. Basically, these are just giant corporations looking to get a lot of money. Sony, Microsoft, Apple, Nintendo, even Intel, by the way. And they're all just trying to make a lot of money off of off of cheap manufacturing plants, and this is how they do it. I mean, it's sad and stupid, but it's true. I'm not defending Foxconn, I'm not defending Apple, not defending any of the major corporations, including Intel, but or even Foxconn. But what can you do nowadays? Now, on the other side of the spectrum, Nintendo made a very stupid mistake, and they seem to want to continue it. Remember that old joke on the Xbox 360 where the guy would want to play Call of Duty, and instead he got this little kid out there cussing his brains out and saying he's going to teabag your ass and all this other shit, and he wouldn't shut the fuck up, and all he kept saying was profanities and shit and all this other crap, saying he's going to have sex with your corpse, stick his penis in your dead eye, in your in your right eye, that kind of stuff. By the way, that was taken from a movie, I think Full Metal Jacket, where the guy said he was going to rip out a man's eye socket and stick his penis in his eye socket and fuck it for a while. Well, Nintendo thinks they have a solution to fix this, and of course they're going to fuck it up. If you haven't heard, they're not going to have universal voice chat. Um, Here's the thing. Um, they should be able to have universal voice chat due to the simple, and this is fact, their system will run off of 1 gig. In fact, their entire system had more gigs in it. Will have more memory than most of the consoles. Since the Xbox 360 at 512 megabytes is able to run cross game chat, background chat, and universal chat, and the Wii U will have 1 gig. Basically meaning only selected games will have chat options in there, which doesn't make any sense. Does this preclude me from getting a Wii U? No, I'm still gonna get it. But this is completely and utterly stupid of Nintendo to do, and I don't understand it. But I do know where it comes from. I mean, a long time ago, Nintendo did say they were planning on censoring the Nintendo chat windows. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. Mainly, Nintendo of America said they were going to do that. You don't know what I mean? Then you haven't played the Japanese version of Go-Go 13 for the NES. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you don't know how Nintendo Japan actually enforces their exploit deletes. But don't worry, it was nice and censored here in the US and everywhere else. And of course, there's going to be Turtle Beach headsets that only connect into the Wii U Pro controller or gamepad. And okay, this is kind of stupid on both the user and Nintendo because both are being completely stupid. Now, we know that the Xbox 360 controllers have a plug-in for headsets, so they can plug it into their headsets and then off they go. And but yet the PlayStation 3 has none because it's all just Bluetooth. Now, here's what I don't get. A lot of people are saying, "Well, the NES Pro, the Wii U Pro controller won't have a headphone jack." You've been so the fuck what? Uh, it's Bluetooth. I mean, the Xbox 360 is using an out of date Wi Fi connector for fuck's sakes. Bluetooth is just more better, and so you don't really need it. You can just be like the PlayStation 3 and just use a Bluetooth headset. But Nintendo decided to scratch that idea too and decided that the only way you can hook up your control headsets is through the gamepad. If Nintendo, did you forget that you have Bluetooth on your controller on your own console? I mean, did you forget that little fact? Because you have Bluetooth and it's supposed to work. Supposedly, there is a headset that works with Bluetooth on the Wii U. Something called Afterglow. But what the hell? And seriously, this is also to the people that were complaining. This is to both Nintendo and everybody else in general. Nintendo has Bluetooth on the Wii U. That means they don't need headphone jacks on their Pro controllers. All that means is they can hook up Bluetooth headsets and they're good to go. Nintendo just forgot this little fact, and so did everybody else. And yes, I know that sometimes PlayStation 3 games hook up via USB, which guess what? The Wii U has four of them. USB 2.0, which is pretty much on par with the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. So if I want to use, chat on a certain games like Call of Duty 2, Black Ops 2, and I want to use the Pro controller instead of the gamepad, I have to have the gamepad line next to me, plug in the headset, and then put the gamepad somewhere and set that to the side while using the Pro controller. Oh, Nintendo. Sometimes you just don't think, and this time pretty much shows. This isn't going to render me from buying a Wii U because pretty much this will be fixed in software. It definitely will. And I know this because, well, first of all, Microsoft censoring has gone to complete shit. And secondly, censoring for Nintendo games isn't going to really gonna happen much as it used to. I mean, this isn't like when Nintendo first came out. I mean, let's face it. Nowadays, we can have video games where two people are basically fucking each other. Well, I don't know, Mass Effect, Witcher, And not only that, in Mass Effect you can all have same sex. And not forgetting the Famicon's little Google 13th in Japan. It just censoring just doesn't work, and it won't work. It will just fall apart just like it did before. I mean, it won't be a complete clusterfuck like what happened with the Atari system, and you ended up with Custard's Revenge, where you saw two pixelated giants doing it in Boblet style, and of course you wanted to wash your eyes out with iodine. I mean, we all know why Nintendo's doing this. It's because the internet chat lines in the Xbox 360 is out of control, and it's pretty much. But here's the thing: it's actually making the Xbox 360 more popular. Going up there, threatening little kids, lying, cheating, cussing your brains out, saying some of the most perverted and idiotic things that even theirs have never heard before in their entire lives. And of course, just hearing some rabid dog insane little cat child just rapidly yell, fuck shit, asshole, fuck shit, shit, fuck shit, asshole, hole, fuck shit, 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 fuck. That's pretty much the sum up of how Xbox 360's internet chat goes. But it works in the favor of Xbox 360s. So I see the censorship dropping in Nintendo of America, and then people just using their gamepads to draw penises. Yeah, it will happen. Trust me. See you later. And I am still getting a Wii U.